2024 ArtFight is officially over. This year's ArtFight was the first one I've ever participated in. Of the time I'm posting this video, the winner is still not known, but I have my suspicions of who it could be. Anyway, I'm Dex Delusions, and let me tell you of my experience on ArtFight. To start off this video, talk about the first few days. The site was down for about 3 days, I'd say, which pushed the event into August, though I was completely prepared for the site being down. I made sure to watch my fair share of videos explaining ArtFight, and this is a common occurrence. Lots of people join right when the event starts, which is a bit too much for the site. Luckily, I saved my reference photos days prior before the event began, which means I was able to draw immediately without having to wait for the site to get back up. At the beginning of ArtFight, I was completely excited. I was making at least 3 attacks each day, and I was watching so many other creators draw and post their art as well. But speaking of posting about ArtFight, the TikTok art community, also known as Art Talk, was fighting amongst themselves. One issue they seemed to have were people begging for attacks using social media. Frankly, I didn't see anyone actually begging, but more or less making a video about their ArtFight account and why you should attack them. The most begging I saw was in comment sections, but the simple answer to that problem is just to ignore the comment. Another thing I saw constantly being discussed were people complaining that they received attacks that weren't high quality, and to that, no one has to draw your character. If you draw someone else's character, and they revenge you with an attack that's not up to the quality that yours was, or that you like, move on. Say thank you and move on. You should be thankful that they even attacked you. No one is obligated to receive an attack in the first place, so be happy that you did. But the main reason people are complaining about low-quality attacks is because of the surge of popularity on mass attacks. Some people believe that some mass attacks are more of a point grab than anything, that the creators making these mass attacks aren't actually putting effort into each individual character and are just trying to get it done for the points. I created a mass attack this year, and I tried my best to make sure each character was different, in pose and expression and everything I could. And to people complaining about, oh, my character is too small to even notice, or my character doesn't even act like my character, at least you're in a mass attack. It's rather rare to be in a mass attack to begin with, and you should be thankful that your character was even included. Not everyone reads character lore, and to me at least, as long as the character was drawn correctly, I don't see the issue. But apparently some people in ArtFight can't even do the bare minimum. There seemed to be a lot of whitewashing and getting rid of ethnic features. And I really hope that these type of people are just trolling, because this is just unacceptable. It's extremely easy to draw a character the way they are meant to be drawn, especially when it comes to skin color. You can literally take that straight from the reference photo, which is what I had been doing the whole time. For just about every color I take straight from the reference photo, because usually the color a character is purposeful. But if you're away from social media, ArtFight was pretty amazing. There were so many cool characters and people on the site, and I really enjoyed drawing people's characters. It gave me practice, time to try new things, and even a little bit of content. I will definitely be joining ArtFight next year, and I urge others to do the same. It's truly an experience like no other. And seeing people's unique styles and takes on your character is just so much fun, though I wouldn't recommend the way I took it. Starting off trying to do at least 3 characters a day was honestly really draining. And for a week of ArtFight, I didn't draw at all. So taking that break was definitely a good idea. If I continued the way I was going, the quality of my art would just decrease. And after that break, I only did it when I really felt like it, instead of forcing myself to do 1 a day or 2 a day or any amount. But even with the burnout, this event was mostly positive for me. I made 29 attacks in total, and I got 24 revenges. Though the number 29 doesn't mean much, since I drew a lot more characters when you include my mass attacks. It's safe to say I will definitely be joining next year. And if you're wondering if you should as well, you should. There's really no question about it. Beginner or advanced, digital or traditional, 3D or 2D. Any art you put on the site will be received with open arms. And for me personally, I love seeing everyone's unique characters and their unique lore. It's always very interesting to me. Every year there seems to be new artists joining the site, and that's just amazing. ArtFight is more than just competition, it's community. Everyone has a unique experience with joining this event. and I'm just here to share mine. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. I plan to post a lot more in the future.